2025 is shaping up to be a massive year for movies. From epic superhero returns to long-awaited sequels and jaw-dropping sci-fi adventures, the lineup is stacked with films that could dominate the box office. Whether you're into high-speed action, mind-bending thrillers, or childhood favorites making a comeback, this year has something for everyone. Let's take a look. This year has something for everyone. Some films will break records, some will spark debates, and let's be real, some will probably disappoint. We all know the feeling. But one thing's for sure, it's gonna be a wild ride at the movies. So grab your popcorn because 2025 is stacked. Here's a curated list of some standout films scheduled for release in 2025. Number 1. Mickey 17. Mickey 17 is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing sci-fi films of 25. Directed by Bong Joon-ho, the mastermind behind Parasite and Snowpiercer, this movie brings together mind-bending science fiction with deep philosophical themes. Starring Robert Pattinson, the film is based on Edward Ashton's novel and follows the story of an expendable clone named Mickey. So what exactly does that mean? In this future, clones like Mickey are sent on dangerous space colonization missions, and whenever one dies, another identical version is printed out with all the same memories. Sounds efficient, right? Well, here's the twist. Mickey 17 refuses to accept his fate. Unlike the clones before him, he starts questioning his role and what it truly means to be expendable. Bong Joon-ho is known for crafting stories that are both thrilling and thought-provoking, and Mickey 17 looks like it will be no different. Expect stunning visuals, intense psychological conflict, and a gripping performance from Pattinson. This isn't just another space adventure, it's a story about identity, survival, and what happens when someone refuses to be just another replaceable part of the system. Sci-fi fans, get ready. Number 2, The Fantastic Four: First Steps. Marvel's first family is finally making its way into the MCU, and expectations couldn't be higher. The Fantastic Four: First Steps is set to introduce a fresh take on Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm as they embark on a new adventure filled with cosmic threats, personal struggles, and, of course, plenty of superhero action. Directed by Matt Shakman, WandaVision. The film stars Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, and Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm. With a talented cast and Marvel's full backing, this reboot aims to finally do justice to the beloved team after some, let's say, questionable past attempts. We're looking at you, 2015's Fantastic Four. Unlike previous versions, this film is expected to integrate the Fantastic Four seamlessly into the existing MCU, setting them up for future crossovers with heroes like Spider-Man and the Avengers. Fans are eager to see who the main villain will be, Doctor Doom, or perhaps a bigger cosmic threat like Galactus. One thing's for sure, Marvel is going all in on getting this right. The Fantastic Four's return isn't just another superhero film, it's a crucial moment for the MCU's future. Number 3, How to Train Your Dragon: Live Action. DreamWorks is bringing one of its most beloved animated franchises to life with a live-action adaptation of How to Train Your Dragon. Fans of Hiccup and Toothless are in for a nostalgic ride as the story of a young Viking and his unlikely dragon companion returns with a fresh take. The film follows Hiccup, a misfit Viking who lives in a world where dragons are seen as enemies, but instead of following tradition, he befriends a wounded Night Fury, Toothless, proving that humans and dragons don't have to be enemies. This heartwarming tale of friendship, courage, and defying expectations became an instant classic in animation, and now it's getting a live-action makeover. Directed by Dean DeBlois, the filmmaker behind the original trilogy, the movie stars Mason Thames as Hiccup, Nico Parker as Astrid, and Gerard Butler returning as Stoic. Fans are eager to see how the story will be reimagined with real actors, CGI dragons, dragons, and an even more immersive world. Will it live up to the magic of the original? That's the big question. But if done right, this could be one of 2025's most unforgettable films. Number 4, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Ethan Hunt is back for one final heart-pounding mission, and this time the stakes have never been higher. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning promises to be the grand finale of the legendary franchise, pushing Tom Cruise's daredevil stunts, high-speed chases, and impossible escapes to an entirely new level. After years of saving the world from rogue agents, secret organizations, and nuclear threats, Hunt is facing his greatest enemy yet, one that could destroy everything he stands for. This final mission isn't just about espionage. It's personal, testing his loyalty, endurance, and willingness to sacrifice for the greater good. With the IMF team at his side, Hunt must outthink and outmaneuver his deadliest foes, all while racing against time. Expect breathtaking practical stunts, jaw-dropping action sequences, and of course Tom Cruise running full speed at least 20 times, whether it's leaping from planes, fighting on moving trains, or escaping explosions by the skin of his teeth. The Final Reckoning will close out the franchise in the most explosive way possible. One question remains: will Ethan Hunt finally meet his match? Number 5, Lilo and Stitch live action. Disney's Lilo and Stitch is getting a live action makeover, and fans are both excited and a little nervous. This beloved story, originally released as an animated classic in 2002, is known for its heartfelt message about family, friendship, and finding where you belong, with a little intergalactic chaos thrown in. The film follows Lilo, an independent and quirky young girl in Hawaii who adopts what she thinks is an odd-looking dog. But surprise, it's actually Stitch, an alien experiment designed for destruction. Despite his wild nature, Lilo teaches Stitch about love, ohana, family, and how sometimes the best families are the ones you create. Bringing this animated masterpiece into the real world is a big challenge. Fans are hoping Disney doesn't mess with the charm that made the original so special. The humor, the emotional depth, and the Hawaiian culture were key to Lilo and Stitch's success. Plus, Stitch's live-action design will be a make-or-break moment. If done right, this could be one of Disney's best remakes, bringing a new generation into Lilo and Stitch's world while keeping longtime fans happy. One thing's for sure, this is going to be one wild ride. Number 6, Tron: Ares. Tron: Ares is the highly anticipated third chapter in the Tron franchise, a series known for its stunning visuals, futuristic tech, and deep dive into the digital world. This installment is expected to push the boundaries even further, blending high-concept sci-fi with mind-blowing special effects. The story is rumored to introduce Ares, a program unlike any before, built to navigate the complexities of both the real and digital worlds. While previous Tron films focused on users getting trapped inside the grid, Ares might flip the script. What happens when a program crosses over into our world? The film is expected to explore themes of AI consciousness, digital evolution, and the dangers of merging technology with humanity. With Jared Leto leading the cast, Tron: Ares has the potential to redefine sci-fi for a new generation. Fans are eager to see if it will expand the franchise's legacy or take it in an entirely new direction. One thing is certain: expect electrifying action, neon-soaked landscapes, and a soundtrack that'll make you feel like you're inside a futuristic arcade. This could be Tron's boldest journey yet. The 2025 movie lineup is a perfect mix of nostalgia and fresh ideas, and Hollywood knows exactly what it's doing. On one hand, we're getting sequels and reboots of fan-favorite franchises, because let's be real, studios love playing it safe. Mission Impossible. The Final Reckoning promises more insane stunts from Tom Cruise, while the Fantastic Four hopes to finally give Marvel's first family the big screen treatment they deserve. But 2025 isn't just about bringing back old favorites. Original films like Mickey 17 are pushing new and creative storytelling into the mix. This balance is important because while people love nostalgia, franchise fatigue is very real. We've all seen that one sequel that should have never existed. If these movies succeed, they could set the tone for Hollywood's future. Do we keep reviving old stories, or do audiences want something completely new? Culturally, movies shape conversations, trends, and even how we see the world. If Tron Ares delivers, it could lead to a new wave of sci-fi obsession. If How to Train Your Dragon wins hearts again, we might see more live-action remakes of animated classics. One thing's for sure, 2025 is going to be an exciting year for film lovers. Directors and actors are just as hyped for 2005 as we are. Bong Joon-ho, director of Mickey 17, called it a thrilling journey into identity through sci-fi, proving once again that he knows how to mess with our minds in the best way possible. Pedro Pascal, stepping into the Fantastic Four, admitted, "Bringing a beloved character to life is both an honor and a challenge, which is actor speak for fans will riot if I mess this up." Meanwhile, Tom Cruise is probably somewhere skydiving off a satellite to prepare for Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. And with Tron, Ares on the horizon, sci-fi fans are ready to see neon lights and mind-bending tech like never before. 2025 is shaping up to be a massive year for movies, superheroes, sci-fi, action, horror, and long-awaited sequels are all on the way. Whether you're excited for a big franchise comeback or a fresh new story, there's something for everyone. But here's the real question. Which movie are you most hyped for? Will you be first in line for an action-packed blockbuster, or are you holding out for a sleeper hit? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's debate. And if you love talking movies, hit that subscribe button. Not because I said so, but because great movies deserve real conversations. This is Plot Reviews. See you in the next one.